Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ridertown Radio. We're back from holiday break.
Man,
Uh,
it feels like just a week ago it was last year.
Yes, and it's also 2016 now, so
yeah,
yay.
yay.
Yay! New
It's a
stuff.
new year and nothing has changed.
It's a
Everything
new
is exactly the same.
It's a new year for new adventures and more episodes of us acting like idiots.
Yep.
it's a new year, and the
It's the
only thing
year
that
it's the year of the cube.
yeah,
Well, it will be soon.
Yeah.
it's a new year, and the only thing that changed is oh my god, nothing.
I thought you were actually building to something.
No.
I was, and then I forgot what I was going to say.
Par for the
Classic.
course.
Classic Noble.
Oh, yes, par for the course.
But yes, so this episode, we're taking things light. We're just going to be talking about the two episodes of Ghost. No fights this week. That'll be resuming in like 2 weeks, because next week we're doing a retrospective again.
Yay.
Because there is no Ghost next week.
Yeah.
Since there's no superhero time next week, we're just going to be doing Ghost.
Even in Japan, they take holiday breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks after the holiday.
Ironic, isn't it?
But,
At least
they'll
it's
totally.
not golf.
I was gonna
I'm
say
saying,
something about that.
it's like, yeah, man, they'll cut the show off a couple weeks after the holiday, but heaven forbid there's some sort of sports going on. They'll just shut down all the kids' shows.
Yes, it has to be that one channel that's airing the golf. It can't be any other
Yeah.
channel.
And so it's so weird too because superhero times are like what, like 8 in the morning?
Yep.
Something like that,
They're
yeah.
airing golf at like 8 in the morning.
Who the fuck's watching golf that early?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's probably a long game, but still, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
when I think golf, I think like around noon or something.
Right.
Yeah,
Tea time's normally around noon.
Yeah.
it's
Not
about the old joke
fun.
from how many
Before
movies?
before I started watching Tokyo, I had no idea how much Japan loved golf.
And marathons. And Santa Claus. That still pisses me off. That is
Uh,
the only thing besides of how fast-paced Ghost is going that really pissed me off. Is that
Uh.
episode 1 that aired in October is like, hey, there's a Santa Claus thing coming out that comes with a cake. That's
because,
the
yes.
only thing that bugged me.
Because apparently that's like a tradition in Japan or something.
Yeah, like every writer show, I think, at least for a little while that I've seen, at least mostly new Heisei stuff, has had, like, cakes that are writer themed or
Yeah.
sentai themed.
I'm just talking about in general. I think like Christmas cake is like a tradition in Japan, from what I've
Yeah.
heard.
And they all have strawberries on them.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Anyway, but
Because
yes.
Ichigo.
But speaking of ghosts, let's actually get into the nonsense with that.
All we need is Ghost. Da-da-da. Wait,
Wrong song.
wrong song.
Although, now that you mention that, Ghost's theme song doesn't have the word ghost in it anywhere.
Yeah, it could. I mean,
Well,
if it wasn't attached to Ghost, it could really be any song.
Gaim didn't never
Yeah,
said
Gaim never
Gaim.
said Gaim.
They just
Yeah.
That
Gaim
is
is
true.
no. You know what I just thought about? Gaim is a better the Gaim opening is a better opening for Ghost than the one for Ghost is. Don't say no. Just live more.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gaim, I didn't get to mention this during the Gaim episode, but something I realized recently is that half of the writers in Gaim never actually get named in the show.
That is true, yeah.
Like, I
The
think
only ones that did were
um,
Gaim
Gaim, Baron, Ryugen, Gridon, Kurokage, and Bravo, I think,
and Knuckle,
and Knuckle.
and that was only because
So pretty much all the beat writers
yeah,
Pretty much.
and
and it
Bravo.
was only because their belts told them that was their name, Mister Knuckleman. It's like I guess my
Well,
name's
Zach
Knuckleman.
named himself Knuckle.
Yeah, and he somehow knew that was what his name was. That's what his belt was.
Just very
Okay.
quick thinking.
I'm pretty sure he
Like,
said it after he transformed.
yeah, like when in the Duke Gaiden in like the title screen where it says Gaim Gaiden Duke, I'm like, I think that's the first time they've ever said Duke in the show.
I think so.
Hmm.
Because he was always this Ryoma
Yeah, it was
asshole.
always just Ryoma
Ryoma
or
asshole.
Sengoku Ryoma. It was
Yeah.
no one ever called him Duke.
It's amazing he didn't name himself Kamen Rider Ryoma.
Yeah, well, he's the Incredible Ryoma.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, that was the thing.
But
I
anyway,
always liked the before we had an actual lock seed for Sengoku Driver Duke. Everyone always came up with fan things. What would it be his jingle? And one of the ones I really liked was Noble of Rapier in the Baron style. So Noble of Rapier.
that would have fit so much better.
Yeah. So anyway, Ghost.
Yeah.
The only other thing that kind of bugged me about that is I kind of wish it wasn't a lemon and it was like a lime or something and changed the color to green, since a lime's a fruit and that got jack shit in the show.
There's a lot of fruits that didn't get anything
Yeah.
in that show, so.
That's what the Gam Guidance are for.
Kamen Rider Kumquat. Moving on.
Oh no. Just don't give them ideas.
Kumquat arms. That would be funny. I have no idea what the hell it would be or what it's.
Probably just be like a repaint of Kiwi or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's move on.
Yeah, so Ghost.
Yes. Episode 11. All the shit happens.
Everything. Like, we thought Ghost was moving fast before. Like, just, this is Endgame right now. This is,
Pretty,
if this was a normal Rider series, this would be Endgame. We'd be on, like,
pretty
episode
much.
45.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also, just a couple of comedy bits just to get this out of the way real fast. Yursen trying to go into the force field and the wish shield and frying himself.
Yep.
I laughed at that.
Yay, self-harm.
Also, we finally have an answer as to what that seal is that I mentioned, like,
Yeah.
8 episodes ago.
It's
I
the
was
thing in the
right.
sky.
It was the ghost icon.
Yeah, you were right. It was the 15 icons.
I am good at guess.
Yay, congratulations.
Yep.
I'm good at math.
Yep.
Uh, Monolith,
Well, I couldn't
icons,
say
and magic liquid equals Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
So that's what the
Yeah.
fucking things were.
Yeah, we were unfortunately right about the whole Dragon Ball scattering thing.
Yeah.
Can I mention the one thing that I thought was really kind of messed up but awesome?
What?
The fact that can't remember his name.
Oh, Sainoji tries to get a wish and got
Just-
Yeah, he
vaporized.
just gets
Disintegrate?
disintegrated.
Yes. Now, is he dead or is he just in the Gamma world?
Probably the latter.
Most likely.
Yeah, like I don't feel like they would just kill him off so early on. Like I guess they could because
Well, what other purpose to the show did he serve? We knew.
yeah, I know, but
I think the only reason he was there to show that was to show that only a person wearing the ghost driver can make the wish.
yeah.
Yep. You need to have a belt to get a wish, and apparently the belts
he-
act like a magnet.
Yeah,
I
even
was
though
gonna
he
say, but-
technically did have a
I was
belt,
going to say he did have one.
even though wait, he didn't have his the ghost bag with him. So
I could have sworn he did.
did he? I don't remember.
He did because he carried 2 bags in.
Oh yeah, so
That
I
is
guess
true,
it just
yeah.
doesn't count if it's not around your waist.
Probably.
Which is why
That was probably
which is why
prototype.
Spectre didn't get sucked up because his D appeared off of him when he de-engined.
Yeah,
D appeared. That's a very interesting phrasing.
D appeared. DD untransformed.
Well, I mean, you know, when he got the shit kicked out of him by when he got the shit kicked out of him by Kamen Rider villain, I'm going to be here for 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I know. He
Yeah.
gets beat and then he demorphs and all that fun stuff.
It's like, hi, I'm a villain that can henshin.
And,
And
you're
I'm
dead.
dead.
I'm a cool villain.
I'm like,
that everyone
well,
really
that was a
likes."
wasted character.
Yeah,
He got Gabi Rhizoed.
I think the only reason they really wanted to show him there was for the movie.
Yeah,
Probably.
He's like part
I
of
have-
the main bad guy of the movie or
I
something
have-
like that.
feeling that later on there's going to be like an army of superior Ganma
Probably.
that Yeah, because I feel like he's probably not the only one.
Most
Right.
likely not.
Because if this is like a medieval-esque hierarchy, he's probably just like a knight, the equivalent of like a
Most
knight.
likely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
A
and also
knight easily kickable armor.
and also we had those weird like worm imagine things.
oh yeah, the Gondari, I think they're
Yeah,
called.
they
Yeah.
reminded me of Indeno when the Imagine got giant those couple times.
Oh yeah, where it's either a giant snake thing or a giant
Yeah,
bug thing.
that's what the snake one is what it reminded me of. I'm like, oh, they're doing this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then those monsters get killed by a double rider kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Me
all,
and whatchamacallit, our last recent guest, Silver from Radio Sentai CastRanger, watched the most recent episode, and it was like, man, those are weird. And then just out of context, it was just like penis snakes.
Because that's what happens when you hang out with Silver.
yep.
Uh,
Also,
it might not have been Silver that said it.
Transference or by hanging out, or I don't know what the term is.
Osmosis.
so also
Something.
apparently the Damashis can in fact talk.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, like just chose not to speak this entire time. Thanks.
Can I just say, every time I've made a comment about something, it's happened.
Yeah.
Man,
I
it would
think
be
I
awesome if the things could talk.
wasn't I the one who brought up the fact that I wish they could talk.
I think we both did. I was
Yeah.
like, it would be great if, we got rid of Urison and the ghost could talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Takaru, don't
And
feel down.
why do I have a feeling that they're never going to talk ever again?
Probably not.
And if
They
so,
might-
probably if they do ever talk again, it'll probably be in the finale or something.
I think the only other time they'll talk is when they all do their little, oh, Takaru, we'll help you. Come on, gods, let's all combine to make a grateful Damashi.
Yeah,
Probably.
But, like, in the
Although,
back of my mind, it's just like, really, dude? Really?
and then he does
This dude has been, like, crying about his dad's death, and you have been around his neck for, like, 10 years. And now you decide to talk to him? God, you're an asshole. I mean,
then,
Beethoven makes sense. He's deaf. He can't hear anything. But all you other guys can hear.
and then he pulls a drive in the finale.
oh yeah, the all ghost
Yeah, all
arms
the
kick.
hoodies.
That was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a interesting thing. I kind of was like, oh, is that how he's gonna get? But nope.
no. Like I'd be interested to see if he'll maybe he'll do it with like all 15 later on.
Maybe that'll be like, maybe that's how he's gonna defeat the final guy.
I wouldn't be
Probably
surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He'll probably get the shit kicked out of him. He'll go back into Ore.
Yeah,
He'll be like, oh man, I can't defeat you. You're too powerful.
fire all
Oh.
hoodies.
Yeah. Fire all hoodies.
Yeah,
Something else that we had for this is one, the Sky Seal wish thing apparently has the voice of a pissed off child.
yeah.
That was
Every
weird.
time I heard that, in the back
As
of
you
my
do.
mind, like, yeah, in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, is this the Juicy Kid again? Because god damn it.
The juicy kid is God.
I mean, he was in an episode of Ghost.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was.
He was the kid that got pissed off at Takaru because he was a dead guy.
And of course, as we predicted, Takaru uses his wish for saving Kamen.
And I love how the sage is just like, you motherfucker! I told you to bring yourself back.
Yeah, I know. He's mad at Takaru for saving Kanon and has that whole thing about, if I have to wait for you, I'm gonna be an old geezer. What'd you say? What'd you say? I was like, what is your problem?
In the subs that I watch, it was like, what'd you say, Sonny? I can't hear you.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just like, what is your problem, Sage? I mean, you want him to come back, but you're waiting for him to do something else. What is up with you?
Okay, something that really pissed me off. This is going on to episode 12, but something
Well-
really pissed me off. I'm not sure, unless I missed something. This really confuses me. It's like, it's okay, guys. I still have 21 days. Oh, I'm dying now.
Yeah, that was like a really weird like time skip thing where it was like they just kept crossing off days on the calendar.
Well, I actually thought that was kind of cool because they actually show the passage of time happening as opposed to it just
As
happening in
opposed to,
between
hey, it's been a
episodes.
month, let's go fight.
Yeah. Well, I will say one thing about that is that this is basically drama with no tension because
Yeah,
we already
he's
know for a fact, yes, he dies, but at the same time, we know he's coming back anyway, so
and also the fact that he's dead for approximately 30 seconds.
pretty much, yeah.
Like
And
they're crying on the beach, like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm back."
It's not even that. It's like, oh man, I'm dead. Father, I fit. Whoa, you're hugging me, dude. What the hell?
Stranger danger, bad touch.
like father, like son, the power of hugs saves everything.
Yep. And
Oh
then they
God,
they
that's right.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
yeah, it runs in the
I
family.
damn.
Just I guess ghost hugs are just a thing
And
You
in
then
know
I'm,
what
this
I just thought
mythos.
about though? Like he's up there in what I'm gonna call heaven. You know what would be hilarious?
what?
If like when he was up there for that total of like 15 seconds, you just saw like, of course it wouldn't be the actual people, but like people dressed up as the 15 icons, like the different characters in like their outfits. It's like, sup?
That would have been interesting, yeah.
It's like he just comes up and he's just like, Musashi, Edison, you that guy.
That guy. Hey, man.
Because of course it would be like one of the ones that he doesn't have yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking, he's getting Goemon next episode, so it's good to see we're back on track of getting an icon every episode.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I thought Drive was supposed to be the fast rider.
And the timer's all, and since the timer's been reset, we have another 99, and we get to make more fun of the timer skipping around.
Yep.
Huzzah.
Can
Next
we just
episode, I have 34 day. What?
Oh,
next
gosh.
episode, I have 1 day left.
Oh.
I do have a feeling they're gonna new, unless he
Do
comes
the
back to
same
life
thing
by,
again.
episode 20, it's just gonna reset again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Like,
that's gonna
we
happen.
know, I'm assuming that when he gets Grateful Damashi, which is in March, I think, that's probably. So that's going to be what, like 8 or 9 episodes?
That would actually probably fit, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're gonna pull that bull crap again.
Yeah. So that's about probably like 10 days every episode, give or take.
Yeah.
You know what's even gonna you know what's gonna be worse is the timer's gonna come up and one of the side characters are gonna die and he's gonna bring them back.
Oh my god. So it just keeps
Uh,
going.
That's the show that never ends. I got the 15. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're dead now. Fuck.
the
Oh,
show that
Nari.
uh,
Oh, Nari.
Oh no, not Ryutaro died.
uh, speaking of people being sad over Takaru, though, just bring this real fast. I thought it was funny seeing Sage and Urison actually acting sad about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they. I mean, Spectre doesn't give a shit anymore. They don't. I mean, from what I've gathered throughout the last 2 episodes, Sage didn't give Spectre his belt.
We don't really know.
Well, no,
How
because think about it. The Ganma dude, John
Javel,
Javel, is like,
who's
you know,
dead now, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just gets Ryder kicked in the face and dies, so.
yeah, he goes, you know what we do to traitors, and it's like, so does that mean he got the belt from you guys?
Maybe.
And
I have a feeling you may be onto something with that. Here's my theory on this, maybe. We'll see if this plays out at all. Probably not. But Spectre gets the belt while he's in the Gamma world, and then whenever he and Kamen finally escape Gamma world, maybe the Sage actually comes to him and tells him about the icons and what they can do, and then
maybe,
sends him on his quest.
maybe,
Because if you go back to episode 11, when Javel sees the giant seal in the sky for the wish thing, he's like, what the hell is that? So it's like he didn't know about that either. He
right,
seems to know something about the icons based off of something he said to Alan in like episode 10 or whatever.
yeah. Then Spectre's whole thing about him being a writer was he wanted his sister back.
Yeah, and he's got that now, so.
So is his Like, I know his belt's not just gonna go poof, but literally at the end of this episode, he goes, "Okay, bye, guys."
Well, he very much just said, I have something to take care of, and that's because he's been branded a traitor, and now he's got Ganma hunting him.
Oh, great! Bring on the Star Wars memes.
Uh, yeah, we have
Uh,
that whole scene with him and Alan talking, and
I,
Alan's
I,
just like,
guys, did you hear Guys, did you hear Necrom's weapon got revealed? It's a Tonfa. I haven't even seen the new Star Wars movie.
uh, did you know that character got so famous they made an action figure of it?
Oh, that's great.
And he's also a character in a Lego set.
It's beautiful.
Like they give you a buildable one of those weapons.
I just love it was this GIF. It was the scene from, oh god, what was it? Was it I think it was Temple of Doom, where it's the guy with the sword like twirling it around and it has the stormtrooper face on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another one from which is the one with the giant ball?
Oh god,
what?
The giant boulder.
That's the first one.
Okay, well they showed that scene where it's Harrison Ford looks up and it's just BB-8 rolling towards him in place of the boulder.
As we're getting off track.
Yeah, so anyway, Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Alan and his crew are now hunting specters.
Yeah.
And also just a random thing, as I noticed on Spectre's bike, it's got chains all over it. I didn't notice that before.
Yep.
I noticed that, and every time I saw it, it's like, man, you paint that red, that would be an awesome bike for Kiva.
You're
Right?
not wrong.
Yeah, that's true. It would be pretty cool.
But then I'm thinking, that'd be kind of hilarious if, like, that was a bike for Kiva, and first scene his leg gets caught on the chains. Like, the two chains, like, linked together somehow.
Well, since we already know what that thing's gonna do, it's pretty much gonna pull a Kiva. Or it's just gonna pop open.
It's gonna break the chain.
Yeah.
Yep.
I bet you that's what's going to happen. There's going to be, like, when they, like, it's going to do a wheelie, you're going to see a lock, and it's going to, like, break.
Yeah.
I also still love the fact that his Houdini icon's still blacked out on the end screen.
Yep.
I know he has it, but they're just not going to show us what it looks like.
That's because he hasn't used it yet.
Takaru hasn't used Goemon, but I'm pretty sure that one was lit up on the end screen.
Yeah, it was. Also, the end screen really highlights how much farther ahead Takaru is with the icons.
That's because Takaru has a lot more to his name as opposed to Spectre. Spectre's got a grand total of 3 to his name, pretty much.
Yeah, like, throughout the entire series, it's like, guys, I got one.
The only thing he's used that isn't one of his is frickin' Edison, and that was like once.
The fight scene with Ghost, Spectre, and Javert honestly summarizes this first arc. It's like, Takaru, catch, here's an icon. Takaru, catch, here's an icon.
Yeah, admittedly, that was a pretty cool fight scene, just watching all the forms switching.
It's what I've been wanting, because it's like, you give this writer so many freaking forms, and he only uses, like, 2.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was trying to get another person into Ghost, I would just tell them to watch that episode.
Or just watch that fight.
You know what I kind of want to see that would just be hilarious for the sake of hilarity?
What?
Spectre puts on the Robin Hood icon, and then you hear the spiel from Arrow. With footage of him in the Ganma world.
Yeah.
Like, spent however long in hell.
I spent 10 years in the Ganma world.
Now I'm back with one mission, to collect all the icons and bring back my sister. I thought of that joke like weeks ago. I've been waiting for a chance to use it.
Yeah, it's still gonna bum me out that we didn't get to see Spectre use any of his any forms besides like the ones associated with him.
Any besides the 2 forms he has.
Yeah,
and Edison.
Like,
the one
time. He didn't even use Edison. Like, Ghost used Edison.
Spectre used Edison the one episode.
Yeah, he used it once. He just had it, never used it again.
I will say though, it was really nice seeing Ghost get the murder everything icon again.
Yeah.
That's gonna come in handy a lot, especially with the bug lady coming back.
Yes.
Can I say my favorite scene from the last two episodes?
Go for it.
Newton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Against
that was
the
great.
Slam.
It's just dum 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 dum. It's just you pick him up, push him against the wall, pull him back, push him against the wall.
Of course.
It reminds me of that scene from the Simpsons movie where he's in between when he's on the wrecking ball. He keeps climbing against the
Rock in
building
a
and the
hard
bars
place.
back and forward, just
Yeah.
back and forth.
Uh,
And then he gets
just Tucker, do that every fight. You'll win without a doubt.
right. Like Newton is like that's like the best icon he has. And
Yeah,
all
like
honesty.
okay, Tucker, here's your strategy: pick up the Ganma, find the the nearest wall, and just slam the Ganma into it repeatedly until it dies.
I wouldn't.
That's
even
your
do
strategy.
that.
Go.
I'd just be like, okay, pick up the Ganma. Okay, now find something sharp and just keep slamming them against it. Just
pick up the Ganma and also pick up the Gongun saber. And then or just mount the Gongun saber on a wall and just slam the Ganma into the sword.
You know, if Ghost was a God of War mod, they would so do that.
not even that. He just ducks tape it. He just ducks tape it to the pull hand. So it's like sticking out like a Wolverine claw. He's just like pull, stab, push, pull, stab, push, stab, push.
Like Newton is so overpowered. Like there's no limit on it. Like usually forms like that are that strong have some sort of limit. But no, you can just do that as much as you want.
Yeah, that is hysterical.
About the most overpowered form that would be ever. Spectre Newton Damashi. Instead of having the Rock'em Sock'em things on his arms, have them like above, like kind of like a General Grievous forearm thing.
Oh
just
gosh.
hold the gun and just pull him in, shotgun him in the chest, pull him back in, shotgun him in the chest. It would be
it's like
even
it's
better.
like Tucker. Why do you use anything except Newton?
You could use Newton, just reverse gravity, blast them into the sun.
Yeah, like I mean, you freaking
wizard.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
You basically lifted an entire city with it.
Yeah, for like a good 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he doesn't use it very much, because they know it's OP.
Like, why did the Avengers just call him in? It's fine.
Because he wasn't available when Ultron was attacking.
True.
Because Quicksilver Damashi didn't exist yet.
Oh.
Spoilers. You know, since we were making all those Star Wars jokes, I can't wait for Obi-Wan Damashi.
Oh.
It's been like 40 years.
I can't wait for the younglings, Damashi.
Oh, come on!
That's what grateful is.
Oh my gosh.
I saw Makoto killing youngling. So anyway, Ghost. I really liked Boost.
Yeah.
Boost was cool, and how it's his dad.
And how...
Yeah, that was interesting. The fact that his dad was apparently a ghost too.
Yeah.
You just see him look down at Tucker when he's sleeping, and then meets him in the afterlife. And
I mean, yeah, you're his dad, but that's still creepy as hell.
I also like when Takaru activates the icon, he explodes.
Yeah, that was amazing. The stock boost henshin thing was cool.
Yeah. Is that just gonna happen every time?
I hope so. That would be amazing.
In the middle of like a crowded street, do you just explode?
Oh, damn it, he found the pomegranate icon.
Oh.
God damn it.
Lock seed. I said icon.
Yeah,
same difference.
But yeah, the henshin for it's cool. I like the jingle for it. The hoodie's awesome looking.
He has his sword is so cool. It wears sunglasses at night.
I think his sword's the only thing I don't like about him.
I mean, it's his life is just too bright. He needs sunglasses.
Oh.
Man, I mean, it's great to know Chris Evans is reprising his role as the Human Torch.
uh, it's good to see that the Sunglass Slasher was taking some was taking some lessons from Wing Knight. Yeah, because he wears sunglasses. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you kind of lost me on that.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, he freaking wears sunglasses at night while wearing a motorcycle helmet.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
while
that.
in a very dimly lit area.
Yeah, it's night. You're on a motorcycle at night while wearing a motorcycle helmet. You're still wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I will say there is one thing I kind of noticed about the aesthetic of the Sunglass Slasher, of its design of how it's shaped.
Yeah.
It's kind of shaped like the Zooger sword form.
Yeah, the fact that the blades are diagonal on both of them.
Yeah. The thing, it kind of reminded me of the Muso saber, personally.
Kind of, but the Muso saber worked.
The blades.
I mean, just its overall shape.
Yeah, but
It's a really thin katana with the diagonal hilt.
Oh, you mean the katana with a Glock for a handle?
Yeah.
I don't remember the Muso saber being tilted or diagonal.
It was more or less just the
the hilt was kind of at an angle
because it's
or the gun barrel.
I don't remember.
They really could have excelled with that if the barrel for the gun mode was sticking along the blade and you just tilted the handle down. Because, you just stab a monster, tilt the blade down to shoot the dude.
Oh, yeah, that would have been cool.
Again, this is us me making Kamen Riders overpowered.
Of course.
You get the guy with the grabby handgun, you pull the monster close with the pulley thing, and then you shoot him with the shotgun.
Which, he did actually fight with that gun when not in any form again.
That was nice.
So got his ass kicked, but yeah, that was cool to see.
But it really goes to show how short of a time Taku was dead that Javert and Spectre were still fighting.
Yeah, I know. I love that scene. It's Onari and Akari are just crying in a pile of feathers because, yes.
Because
that
symbolism.
That explains the opening.
And then Javelle is sitting there, and Spectre are just fighting in the background behind them.
They're still fighting as if it's been 10 seconds, which it probably has been.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's Javert coming is basically going to kill Akari and Onari just because. And then Spectre's I'm not going to let you do that. I shouldn't even be here because I got my sister back. I'm not going to let you do that.
Yep.
No.
And then Taka comes back and kicks his ass.
Yep, and Takahara kicks his ass with his new form.
Yeah, it's I'm back. Oh, you're...
Yeah, I've been dead for approximately 30 seconds. How are you guys doing? Heaven was very rocky. A lot rockier than I imagined.
Yeah.
I mean, they never specified he was going to heaven.
Well, it's kind of implied, but maybe it was
Would you consider the form you got after you leaving heaven to be I'm lit on fire?
I mean, why not?
At least Takahara wasn't there.
I mean, at least Gaim...
That was a stupid thought I had while I was watching that episode.
Yeah. It's mega hot.
Yeah. At least Baron wasn't in heaven.
One of my favorite things is it's from... I saw a screen cap of this. It's from, I'm assuming, a more recent episode of Ninja. It's basically saying I think it's saying Chozetsu Gekiatsu or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But the way they translate it, it's transcendently mega hot.
That's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, I think there's an episode.
That is pretty much the literal translation. Well, with a bit of liberty taken, obviously, but still.
Yeah, I think there was an episode, one of the more recent episodes. Takaharu gets his hands on that red thing. I can't remember what it's called, and attaches the Shozetsu thing in it.
Yeah, it's transcendentally
superpower plugged into superpower.
Yeah, so I heard you like superpowers, so I put a superpower in your superpower so you can superpower your superpower.
You know, like shoving the Trideron shift car in the trailer hoe. I'm gonna fire all the cars from all the cars.
Now, so I'm going to shove this thing that fires the actual car into this cannon.
I love that so much to this very day. The fact that he literally shoots his car at people.
It's literally just taking the power of the Trideron off of his body and firing it, because he always reverts to whatever he had on underneath
Yeah.
it.
You're literally
No.
shooting your
know what
car
I
at
thought
people.
about, though? He's not only shooting his car, he's shooting his car that's made of all the other cars
Yeah.
at this guy.
Oh.
He's basically shooting a bullet filled with bullets that were filled with bullets.
Yes, all the power.
It would be like if Grateful Damashi just like shot out all the hoodie. Well, it does, I think.
Yeah,
And
you're
speaking
gonna
of
have like an army of hoodies.
that, apparently the new goal is uniting all the souls of the heroes, which
Yeah, which
I like
I
the
wonder
character.
what that means.
Yeah, I like how the characters are assuming get all the icons, wish them back to life. I'm thinking no, that's going to be the combination setup for Grateful.
Yeah.
You get the all icon belt.
Yeah. Which is
Which
automatically going to retcon Spectre and Necrom.
Yeah, I was about to say, which renders all of the other collectibles useless.
Yeah, which...
I wonder if it's going to have a Kabuto effect, where it's like, use this, summons all the things, and just sucks them away from the
All
other riders.
icon come by.
Well, actually, no.
Fire all hoodies.
Well, actually, no, now that I think about it, it's only the 15, so Necrom and Spectre would still have their base modes.
Yeah, they still have their
Yeah,
base
but
modes, but
still, it's like...
that's kind of...
So
It's like,
still
don't
do
worry,
shit.
guys, I'll fight Sigma with type speed.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry, guys, I'll fight Jesus as type basic.
Yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna go as Proto Drive and fight Gold Drive. I'm gonna have a great time.
I mean, he did basically destroy him, so can't really complain about that. Spoilers.
Yes.
Well, no, he didn't have spoilers. He had nubs.
I was about to make a joke, but you beat me to it.
When great minds think alike, all the puns just come loose.
Fire all puns.
God damn it.
There's our episode title.
Yep, fire all puns. There we go.
But yeah, the number one thing that pissed me off about the last 2 episodes of Ghost, it's like, oh man, I'm getting defeated. Don't feel down, Takaru. I'm the jacket.
You're not gonna let that go, aren't you?
Like, right when I saw that, and he just goes, oh, dude, hey. And I'm like, you're not just, like, yelling at him for not saying anything for the past 99 days?
Past 3 months, give or take.
That's like finding out, that's like saying you have this friend and he's a mute, and then you find out he's not a mute, he just doesn't want to talk to you.
Yes.
That and the fact that
it's just like, I just adopted this kitten, and like 3 months later, it just walks by me and goes, "Sup?"
Oh, there was a thing like that where it was Han Solo walking in and he hears Chewbacca and R2-D2 having a conversation in English. And then it's like they both stop, turn, and just very slowly start making their regular noises.
That is
like,
amazing.
Man, it's like, yeah, man, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't realize I can talk English and.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Like now because of that, I just want to see like a little comic where it's all the shift cards like actually talking, and then Shinosuke comes in and they all just make their chimes.
Except even then, it seems like Shinosuke and Kiriko can understand them anyway. So.
Well, yeah. Still, I just think that'd be kind of funny. Just be like, yeah, man,
they're fluent in shift carese.
They're fluent in honks.
Yeah, it's like, God.
They're fluent in beeps and boops.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Red versus Blue now. Honk, blarg, honk, honk.
Yeah. I can just see it now. It's just like, God, they're just so annoying. You know how many times I had to go in that wristwatch thing and like break my back? God, oh, woo, 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 woo,
uh,
woo.
but yeah, so that
Yeah,
was Ghost
that was good.
for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
And next week we don't get anything. As we said at the start of the show, they're on holiday break.
Okay, I just thought about the most overpowered form ever now.
Oh
But
gosh.
Boost Newton Damashi with the Gangan hand.
oh no.
He's in his basically final form that he can one-hit kill a bad guy with the form that is the most overpowered with the weapon that benefits that form the most.
Why do I have a feeling if you get your hands on the Ghost Change figure stuff for that, you're going to try and replicate that?
I
I
would
am
not be
not.
surprised.
I am not going to spend that much money on those damn things.
Somebody
The only
will.
thing I ever want to get for the Ghost Change is just the legendary hoodies, but I'm not even going to do that since we don't get all 15.
Or you'll. I have a feeling somehow you'll get some way to make that combination happen.
I mean, you can. You just got to take the hoodie and put it on Boost. You just got to wait for the hoodie to be released.
Yeah.
Damn you, Toei.
Well, can you blame Toei or can you blame Bandai?
I can't blame. Well,
Really, should you actually poke it at? Toei or Bandai?
I mean, we got the Newton. The Newton icon was the first icon we ever got, so props Bandai. Newton is also the only icon that like never gets used in the show.
So there's Toei.
Yep. There's CGI budget.
Yeah. Now you think some of these other ones would use it more CGI than Newton?
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Robin Hood.
he used Beethoven, so that's something.
Yeah,
how
he
about-
used Beethoven once or twice, and that got a figure.
How about Robin Hood, for crying out loud? The multi-split thing for the final strike?
Yeah.
That would get expensive quickly,
Yeah.
and you'd have like a million Billy the Kids for no reason.
I'm not sure if I gave my full opinion on Boost, but
let's talk about that.
Yeah. I really like Boost. It feels like an upgrade to Ore.
It does.
Like it looks and feels like an upgrade.
Yeah.
And I really like it when they do that.
Yeah, I think it's
but
probably
like-
because the black hoodie and then the fact that red kind of just runs in along the lines of orange.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah,
in
when
the
I
same
saw
color
it-
gradient, so.
Yeah, it was like, aw, Agumon died, and now he's War Greymon.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like, oh man, I'm just so weak and super form.
So if Ore is Agumon and Boost is War Greymon, does that mean Grateful is going to be Emperor Greymon from Digimon Frontier?
Oh man, no, it's gonna be Omnimon, the final form with all the combination.
Even though Grateful is in his final form, but
Wait, really?
yeah.
God damn it!
The hell are they doing?
Yeah.
What is he gonna get next? Planet Damashi? Jesus.
We don't really know, but from what the catalog scans are showing, there's still going to be Spectre and Ghost are still going to get one more form each.
Well,
I want to see a Spectre boost.
It probably will be
would-
something like that.
That would be amazing.
Because I saw a fan art of it, I don't remember where I saw it, so there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to find it. But it was basically just like boost, but with like, I want to say instead of like a flame design like Ghost, he had like a lightning bolt, like thunder design all over.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something along the lines of Spectre boost for his like final form, quote unquote. But Yeah, like
Did we
toy
skip?
catalogs, toy catalogs show that they're supposedly doing something with the Ghost Driver in April, which is usually when we get the final form. So
Joy.
So
they're going back to the Ghost Driver.
that brings up another good question. What the fuck's gonna happen with Necrom? Is he just gonna
He's
be
just
either?
sort of. Is he going to be like Chaser and just kind of be there?
I don't even think he's gonna be like that. I think he's gonna be kind of like the machine chaser of the thing, where it's like, guys, I'm a thing, and I'm gone for the rest of the show.
Here's what I'm thinking might happen with Necrom, and I guess this will be our impromptu topic. Let's just talk about shit we want to see in Ghost or whatever for a little
Yeah.
bit. Um, if Necrom's supposed to be Alan's brother, I'm
Oh yeah,
wondering.
we didn't mention that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Necrom's Alan's brother.
Yeah, oops.
This is
But
what we get. We're talking about. This is what we get for talking about all this stuff before we actually record the podcast.
yep. But anyway, if he's actually going to be Alan's brother, you think maybe at some point Alan might just like have a face turn and just like steal the Necrom stuff from him and become Necrom and join the other guys?
I wouldn't be.
I don't want to think that.
Like I'm just saying that could be like one possible solution. Either that or
Right. I just want a bad guy writer that's in the show to stay a bad guy writer that's in the show.
well, it's either I feel like it's either going to be that or Spectre and Ghost kill his brother and then he takes up the power and as revenge.
I just think Necrom's just gonna die flat out in the show.
You don't think someone else will take up the
I mean, like, I
Changer?
think they're gonna do like a Hayase and destroy the Changer, and Unlimited Power is gonna murder him. Cause like, you guys were talking about, they talked about that they're gonna go back to the Ghost Driver for the final forms, and nothing about Necrom was mentioned except, oh, here's the 3 icons he owns.
Hmm.
So it makes you really think like, so
He'll be going back to the Ghost Driver if the catalog strands are correct, which they're actually in the group chat right now. So
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah, so you can put it. Well, they'll probably be up on the video right now. So yeah,
yeah, we'll
oh, they
see.
haven't popped. Oh, on the first one you mentioned with the grateful outline and all that.
yeah,
Okay.
it'll be on the video right now.
Yeah.
Yay, more work for me. I have to figure out how many pictures I want to put into this, but anyway,
I mean, you don't need that many. Trust me.
Yeah,
I know.
No,
Most
we're
of
not-
yeah, most of it's probably going to be like putting pictures of Boost in or something
yeah.
for later.
Ooh.
Stop.
I did it. I put in my ghost joke finally.
Also, can we talk about the fact that icons are so much better with electronics?
Oh yeah. I may actually cut down the Boost icon.
Yeah, because
Or
I
actually,
mean,
hold on. Is that thing being sold with the sunglass slasher or by
no,
itself?
it's just by itself.
Okay, I may actually hunt that one
Yeah,
down. Then.
same. I'm just like,
I love
know,
the
I-
color for it though. It's black and red and it has horns. It looks amazing.
yeah, it has like little flame horns coming off the top. It looks really cool.
And then the flame eyes on the actual form itself. It's just like,
Yeah.
I want this.
And when you click the button, it makes explosion noises.
Oh, that is so awesome. I want that.
Yeah,
If
like
I'm gonna have any ghost representation in my collection, it's gonna be that thing.
yeah, like I had an idea. Like all they had to do was have the icons click the button and say their name. That's all you had to do. So when you put it in the driver, when you activate it, it says like say Musashi, but then the driver
So-
does the rest.
Basically, like the lock seeds.
Basically, except kind of in reverse, where the driver does most of it, and the Loxy
Right,
just says, and the
But, like,
icon just says the name.
Like when you open, it'd be like Musashi.
Yeah, when you click the button, it'd be like Musashi, and then you put it in the driver, and it would say Musashi, but then the driver itself would make the jingle.
Yeah, Musashi arms, Naito the swordsman.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at this scan thing that you mentioned. It looks like right at the end of January is when Necrom's supposed to appear.
Yep.
Yeah, from the looks of it.
And then in March is when Grateful's supposed to happen.
Yeah, and also at the very end of March is when it looks like Necrom's like gone.
I'm not sure if
Because
it's him gone. I'm not sure what that is, but
like you see the thing for Ghost where it's like, oh, in December/January he's getting Boost, then February and March he's getting Grateful, and then he's going back to the Ghost Driver in April, as is Spectre. You don't see another Ghost Driver in the space for Necrom.
yeah. Also, Spectre is going to use the Necrom icon, whatever that entails.
Maybe Necrom dies and he steals the icon.
That
Maybe.
could be a
Also, can
possibility.
I see how ugly the Necrom icon is?
Yeah, because I think the idea is that it's supposed to be artificially made.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, like basically Necrom's entire design like screams artificial.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even that. The icon literally has the like scuba diver thing on the front of it.
Yeah,
To me,
yeah.
it just looks like a giant targeting
Like
reticle or a scope or something.
this
This looks
and
ugly.
speaking of Necrom being artificial, this ties back into something I brought up like I don't know, probably like episode 4 or something of the podcast, or basically
Fantastic.
when we were talking about when Alan was talking about he was working on something. I brought up that
Oh yeah,
there was some
yeah.
sort of silhouette. It's looking at it now, it kind of looks like Necrom's base form.
Hmm.
So he might be working on Necrom's like system.
Oh yeah, and then he did have that whole thing in episode 12 where he ran off to go see his brother after chiding Javel for fucking up.
Yeah.
And
That's
taking the two icons that Javel had taken, which were the Necrom icons.
Yep.
Which we didn't
oh
mention that either.
yeah, that's right.
So, yeah. That actually this makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hmm.
So yeah, that ties back into something I was speculating about like
Yeah.
weeks ago.
You know what? There's something I just thought about. The sword, the base sword. It
Yeah.
has like one other like connector port thing on it,
Oh yeah.
and none of the things connect to it except for the Cobra phone. But that just looks ridiculous.
So maybe it'll have something to do with the final form.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like it's a
Yep.
final form ride bullshit
Yep.
thing.
Maybe it'll pull a Kachidoki and something will like chuck onto it as like a bigger sword or something.
Maybe
Oh
that's
my
what
gosh.
the sunglass slasher is there for now.
Maybe.
Attach the
Maybe that's
sunglass
gonna.
slasher to the Gon saber, that would just look
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I don't think so because it's this Sunglass Slasher's been released and
Yeah, I
from the
know.
looks of it, it doesn't have any like connection ports on it.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to just be kind of a standalone weapon.
Can I say one thing that I thought the Gon saber looked like when I first saw it?
What?
With just the silver details, it looked like a menorah.
Oh yeah, it kind of does.
It does. It totally does. I was like, I literally commented that on a video of it. It's like, is that a menorah? And someone went, a what? The thing for Jewish holiday around Christmas time? It's like, oh yeah, it does.
This is just completely random, but looking at the scan, because there's a picture of Spectre on it, I didn't realize this till now. Spectre has a permanent scowl on his face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think from what I remember, it's supposed to be based on an oni, like a Japanese oni. So
Well, yeah, I think they're both supposed to be based on that with the
yeah,
horns, but yeah, I just noticed he has a giant scowl on his face.
yeah.
Like
I
Also,
always kind of
can
thought it looked like a mustache.
either a mustache or a permanent frowny face.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
Ghost doesn't have any sort of mouth.
yeah. Especially with this picture is a little blurry, so it kind of you kind of like
yeah.
squint your eyes. It just looks like like a frowny face.
It
I'm
fits Spectre so well.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I'm
like
looking.
at the
I'm
end of
looking.
episode 12, Tucker's like, "Come on, join us." He's like, "No, why?" Oh,
Well, we mentioned it, but he said he had something he has to take care of, which I'm
yeah,
assuming is dealing with the fact he's being hunted
yeah,
as a traitor.
I'm looking back at these ghost change images for Goemon and Ryoma.
And there's another thing to put on screen later.
We were already going to put it on there because of the image with Musashi.
Yep.
On it that I mentioned earlier that would look nice, which it does.
We mentioned that during the pre-show rambling.
Yeah, you didn't mention that on the podcast.
That was the pre-show
I
ramble.
sworn we did.
You could just cut this section out, Crunch.
But I'm like
I
looking
don't
at
care.
it, and it's
I'll
like
put it in.
Goemon looks like it would look a lot better on Netcrom, and Ryoma
Yeah, the colors would
looks like
clash
it would look,
better.
Yeah, and Ryoma looks like it would look a lot better on Spectre.
Yeah, because it's color mixing better.
Exactly.
Yep.
And good God, those shoulder pads are ugly.
Yeah.
On both of them, they're ugly.
And we get to see Goemon in the next episode.
Yay. And
Ew.
probably Goma the episode after that.
And Himiko after that.
Apparently, something that I think is kind of dumb is that both Goemon and Ryoma come with the Sunglass Slasher.
No, they don't.
They don't?
No, they're their own set.
They are. Oh, they are. Right. My bad.
Joy.
Yeah, the Sunglass Slasher is just a sword.
Wow. They actually
Wow.
released a toy that doesn't come with the gimmick item. That's new. Like, seriously, when was the last time you saw that happen?
Can't think of one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Closest
Banana
I-
Spear, Budo
Yeah.
Ryuho.
Oh yeah. But those were those weren't really compatible with anything to begin with.
Yeah.
So
True.
wouldn't have really mattered. Like the Sunglass Slasher it pretty much entirely relies on icons to do anything. So
Yeah.
I'll have to go look and see videos of that thing, because I haven't actually seen any yet.
yeah.
Of what,
It's
the CS
interesting.
Toys. Just CS Toys. Let's go there.
Or-
Where YouTube
Yeah.
has everything.
Personally, also, I personally watch Keizo.
Yeah, I was going to go check Keizo.
Yeah.
I know he put out a video for it, but I didn't look at it. I haven't really been paying much attention to Ghost stuff, because all the toys are the same damn thing. It's like,
Yeah.
Yep.
icon, goes in thing, makes noise, the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that all of the sounds were leaked like the day after the Ghost Driver got released.
That too.
Yeah. But yeah, because CS Toys, like, the day the things come out, they get them over there and they do videos of them. Like last night they do a video for them, and I didn't see what was out yet.
Hmm.
Yeah. I just noticed it looks like Goemon has a hat.
Yep. Or that's just fake hair. Either
Yeah, I
way.
think it's supposed to. Because it's Kabuki, so
Ah.
Kabuki. Yeah.
yeah.
The writer from
Guy.
See, every time I hear Kabuki, I'm just thinking, Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD.
What?
No? No, really?
What is that from?
It was an old, Mel Brooks made these two series of movies. Toxic Man and Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, which were essentially spoof superhero movies.
Okay.
In the Toxic Avenger, it was this guy that was basically Swamp Thing, in a sense. And
I think
he
I've
was
heard
going
of the
around
Toxic
basically-
Avenger from like someone's review, but no. Kabuki
Yeah,
Man's
and then there was Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, who was
No.
who was an NYPD cop until this Kabuki actor died, and he fed him worms. It was weird, and then he becomes this weird superhero with very racist Chinese weaponry as like chopstick throwing stars, basically.
Wow. Wait, so
Yeah.
Cop gets fed worms and turns into Kabuki Man.
Yep.
I'm just
Yep.
thinking of the Boogeyman from WWE who liked to eat worms.
Yeah,
He's a
there
weird
was
motherfucker.
there was Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD. If you ever are bored out of your mind and need something to laugh at, try and find that.
Okay then.
So this has been a very thrilling discussion of Ghost.
Well,
I think we've run the well dry at this point.
Yeah.
well. Look what we have here.
This has actually gone on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Been like an hour.
I know. It's kind of like
Yeah.
our Deno episode. I thought, oh, this is like short and
Yeah, this is
simple.
gonna be like 30 minutes or something. Like,
Spends
yeah,
an hour
fine.
actually talking about
Nope.
Deno.
I feel like if anything, it's going to be hilarious. Is that our Dragon Knight episode's probably going to be really short. The show that we've all seen several times is going to be the shortest.
Yeah, the show that we've all seen and all really like is probably going to be like a 45-minute episode.
It's like it's like I like this character, and this character, and then they died.
But yeah, I think we're pretty much done for the night.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you all for listening to this hour of nonsense.
This hour of insanity.
Yes. Yep. Thank you for listening to the first show of 2016, and hope to see you back for the rest of the year.
Yep. Happy New Year. I think it's the Chinese New Year of the Ape or something like that.
Yeah, it's Year of the Monkey.
Yay, monkeys.
Yay, monkeys. Yay,
Yay Duocher.
It's Zealoger.
Year of the Cube.
Yes, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with that when it comes out. Hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, hoping, because I'm really sick of Sentai being not good.
But on the plus side, at least we get Dino Charge back at the end of the month, so...
Yep.
Hooray!
So that was a very brief hiatus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay! Time to get all the Megazords in like a month.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you all for listening / watching if you're on the YouTube. And, of course, do the stuff with the social medias. Facebook. All of us are on Twitter and whatever else I have linked in the thing because I've, altered it a few times.
Yeah.
Well, now I have my Twitter is under my name as well as my YouTube channel. Noble's YouTube's under his with his Twitter, and then your Tumblr is under yours.
Yep.
So.
Where I mostly just reblog news and the screenshots from the new Batroid War game.
Exciting.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you all for listening, and see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Oyasumi.